Alright guys, it is time for more StarCraft 2 Slide and Legend of AISCtv here, of course. Yeah. And on this map, Entombed Valley, I'm hoping that's correct. Yep. DignitasSeleCT, our red Terran here spawning in the southeast corner. Jesus, I am tired. It is late.
Yep, the hybrid Korean-American Terran player, of course known for his hyper aggressiveness and boasting one of the highest APM in the world.
Always a treat to watch, of course. And meanwhile, his opponent, the Blue Zerg, spawning here in the top right of the map is the dadahaha.
Yeah, let's call him Haha.
Let's call him Dada.
Alright, fine, let's call him Dada.
Okay, Dada, not
Alright.
Haha. Dada.
Alright, fine. Anyway, this is like a third time we are casting Select's game, and then every cast we did, he lost.
I think they've all been TvZs too.
Yeah, and one TVP, and I really hope Select wins this game because we both like him a lot. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yep. Sure. Anyway, the games have been enjoyable to watch, even if Select, our favorite Select, hasn't been winning. But anyway, at any rate, let's talk about something else while the players.
All right. Would you rather be a CV or the Marine? If you have to pick one.
I think I would rather have the gun.
So you'd rather be Marine?
Well, yeah, because I mean, SCVs don't exactly have a cushy job either, you know. I mean, lots of times they get set out to battle just with like their drills. I think I'd rather just have a gun, be called OP, but then still get, you know, massacred and by the dozens, hundreds. Tell my fellow. Yeah, Marine. I don't know why you'd ever want to be a worker. Like,
I think I'd rather be a CV.
Why?
You have a higher chance of living till the end.
This is a serious question, man. Well, if your commander's good, then yeah, I guess. See what happens.
Yeah, I guess I'd never just want to be those SCVs that just takes the line of fire in order for Marines to shoot at everything else.
Hold position in front of the Marines. Just sit there and pretend that you're not, you know, close your eyes or whatever so they won't kill you. No, that never works out. The Marine isn't a seated drone, and if Select's reaction time is good enough, yep, definitely has already had selected.
Even the drone's attacking the Marine instead of running away. And we're going to see a factory, so we're probably going to see a reactor Hellion.
I mean, there's no reason he would have it so close to the barracks. Yeah, we're going to see a...
reactor. Oh, where is it?
Yep.
There it is.
At just above 50 gas, Select does throw that down. We will see a reactor expand. Very common, of course. And meanwhile, a spine already going up at the unsaturated natural of Dada.
Yep. Of course, he's going to feel safe against the Hellions or the Marines. That's going to go up the ramp of our Zerg player Dada. Well, and Select's going to put down the command center.
Yep, definitely. I mean, we're not going to see some weird Hellion Marine only...
or Hellion Marauder or something.
Hellion Marauder. Yeah, definitely. Speed now just being started. So we've been checking those rocks. And these two Marines, where are they going? Just to clear out the watchtower. Looks like no Zergling was there for Dada. Maybe a bit of a misstep. He should have had control. Yeah, Zerg players should always have control of the watchtowers if their opponent, you know, doesn't. Essentially, like, there's no reason to leave them empty. You have Zerglings.
Exactly, and he did need to transfer some of the drones into the natural here to kind of help saturating, but you know, actually he is.
Yep,
two of them.
He did actually stop mining gaslight just after he started his speed, which is you know, pretty smart. You know, why not? You don't need the extra gas at the moment, and actually building his command center down at the natural itself. So, you know, a little bit riskier, but why the heck not?
Yep, and putting down the very fast third command center, so very Korean-esque style of play here by Select.
Oh yeah, nowadays, you know, and like you said, especially Koreans, they've been getting so bold and so greedy with, you know, TV, well, just TV any matchups really, just because, you know, so many people I think used to fear Terran timing attacks and rushes that. You know, they turtle up, and that really gives the Terran players the opportunity to, you know, take more of an economic advantage.
Yep, and if you actually call down like a couple of meals, it actually pays for the command center itself.
Oh yeah, no,
so,
I mean,
and
two meals essentially pay for a command center, right? I mean, like, no
yeah,
problem.
and once Terran starts to turtle up, it's really hard to break Terran, and also Terran does not have ability to make multiple drones or chrono boosting out the worker, so just having three SCVs at a time is huge for Terran to really get that saturated.
Wow, that spy car looks like it has really long range, poking at the edge of the rocks there. And that Hellion isn't able to... Oh, nice! Getting vision up there with that one Hellion on the other side of the rocks and able to promptly roast those two lings.
Yep.
Very annoying.
Such a good gaming sense by Select here. I love that kind of stuff.
That's such a little minute thing that that most 99% of players out there just wouldn't think of, But this is really what separates the pro players from just the rest of the well, us, I guess.
Yep.
Normal people.
These Hellions are here to kind of delay the third hatchery coming out of our Zerg player Dada and a creep spread, of course. And Select is going for the ultimate greedy style where you just look at the production facility. He just has one barrack with a reactor and a one factory just producing at a time. But he went for a very fast third and of course a double engineering bay upgrade as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is true. He did leave himself to vulnerable to early, say, roach aggression for a while. But, there are tanks as well as siege mode is complete now, so he should be feeling relatively safe. And I wonder when he'll take his third base, or if for the time being just use it for triple mules.
Yep, and I wonder what the tech choice is going to be for our third pair Dada. Of course, the Mutas are not that great on this map because there's not much space between the natural and the main base. Even it's really hard to kind of get into the space between third and the main base as well. So maybe infestors. Oh, just kidding.
It is gonna be the Spire stem now, just being started, as well as the Starport. A couple more racks on the way. As you can see, triple SCV production on the way for Select. So he's looking to be in great shape at the moment.
Yep, he should be calling down the mules like non-stop. However, he's working on the upgrades as well, so he's in a really great shape.
Wow, pretty big, actually enormous economic advantage right now for our Terran player here. He is on triple over command, as we did just mention. Equal harvesters, and when you add the mules to that, yeah, Dada really needs to get the expansion up or make something happen.
Yep, with that relocation of the spine pillar and a lot of lings on the way, he was able to hoard off these 5 Hellions.
I'd like those Hellions if Select has... maybe he doesn't have an idea as to what's going on. If he could get up there and roast the lings on the other side of the rocks, that'd be some free kills for him. Looks like that's not going to happen. However, will he get the scout off on the third base, though?
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, this is a lot of lings to really micro against. So
this is true. Nice,
very timely scan too.
Right as the Spire goes up.
Yeah, he should be prepared. The turret already going down for Select here, and Overseer pretty much seeing everything. I mean, it's just a standard Marine tank combination coming out of Select.
Yeah, looks like Select hasn't actually noticed that yet. Walling up supply depots, I question that.
Really? I mean, you can't. It's just the links can run by.
Oh no! I mean, the choice of supply depots I meant. I think it would have been much better to wall up with beefier buildings with like barracks, just because supply depots aren't exactly the best. Sturdiest wall, some barracks as well as extra production facilities wouldn't have been a bad choice, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's totally true. But it's better than nothing.
This is true, yep, yeah. And finally breaking down the rocks here, and a couple of mutas now on the way to Select's main, or natural rather.
Yep, I highly doubt it's going to do anything. Two turrets already up.
Nice turret placement, including that one between the triple barracks there. Nicely done. He's going to swing around to the main base, one turret already in position there. And yeah, these mutas are already completely ineffective. Select not taken by surprise at all. Not a single turret in his main mineral line, though.
Yeah, of course, there's not much space to, kind of fly across, because there's a very good placement of a turret right there, but...
Yeah, this is great.
He should be able to pick off the 5 Hellions just chilling in the middle of the map here, though.
Yep, these Hellions most certainly will get away. That Marine did buy time for his Hellion comrades. 9 Marines coming out at a time, 2 medevacs, a tank, as well as a number of upgrades.
Yeah, how many drones does our Zerg player have? So 74, that's pretty respectable at this point.
He's at 74 drones, just now getting his 4th to the Terran's 3, so all things considered, Dada, he's doing alright. He was behind for a little bit of time, and these supply depots, I guess, will get lower. There we go. Squad of STEM Marines chasing away those expensive mutalisks, as always.
Yeah, I'd love to see actually our Zerg player transition into maybe half tech or a lot of investors instead of mutas here, because Mutas, as you can see, are not that effective. Hasn't really caused any damage.
Yeah, Select has given no indication of even attempting to move out on the map for quite a while now, and I think you're right. Dada could, tech up these Mutalisks. Will get away one that's explode into tiny little bits and
he
pieces.
Just keeps making Mutas here, and Mutas clearly are not doing anything to Select.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely has not gotten the return investment on his Mutas just yet. He's, taking out a couple of Marines here and there, maybe a turret, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's able to secure the map awareness across the map.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's taking the 4th, and he should be taking the 5th relatively soon.
16 more drones on the way here for Dada. That should be his last round of drones. He's at 94 drones at the moment, now soon to be at 96. And Infestation Pit finally going down for Dada. We will see the high-tech that loaded up medevac. Pretty dangerously close to these meetups, but they're not going to pay attention to that. Going to go ahead and take out a couple of SCVs and some...
How many SCV was able to kill here? 4, so it's alright. Select pushing out here to try to clear some of the creep teamers.
Yeah, definitely. This is what
very small task force.
And gonna actually pull back. Yeah, he wants to stay on the edge of the creep, I think, for the time being, where he's able to, outrun the Lings.
Yep, it's not a really big force here, so if he gets caught, like...
Oh, are these Mutalisks gonna swing around and try to pick up those tanks? I wonder. They're pretty vulnerable right now. He has them queued up. How many can he get? The Marines are completely out of position. 1, 2, 3. All 3 tanks are about to go down. Banelings with speed off of creep, however, are now rolling in. Let's see the splits. Target firing by the tanks. A few Marines go down. Pretty good trade all in all, I'd say, for Dada.
Yeah, that was really well done, picking off the tanks, but there was a drop.
Oh.
Select is known for, of course, the hyper-aggressiveness, and Zerg players not really dealing with this at all here.
Yeah, but meanwhile, in the middle of the map, Select gets cleaned out. Just a small force of, now a huge force of Marines coming in, tearing through those Lings.
Another drop in the main base. Oh, Select is everywhere. This is the power of a Terran player. He's gonna have to target down the Spire. Oh, it's gonna be such a painful for our Zerg player.
That's going to take forever to remake. If he wants to go Broodlord Tech at some point in the future, he's going to target down some Mutas now, see how many he can get. And these yellow, red, and orange Marines going to make their way across the map. Looks like they're going to swing around and try to hit the 4th there.
Yeah, very good multi-task skill by our Terran player Select.
I feel like I'm watching Gumio play, or MMA for that matter.
Yeah, just being everywhere, and I mean, even the main fight, he wasn't really that far behind either. So
no, yeah, his tank count is, with a double factor, he's able to catch back up fairly quickly. Only on 2 tanks, 2 orbitals, or 2 command centers, what am I saying, are now on the way. He will turn those into orbitals, I would imagine.
Yep, and the Spire going up again for our Zerg player, Dada. I love to see actually Ultras and Investors play, because the map is quite large.
You know what they say, though, Ultralisk, if you want to lose in a DVT, you go Ultralisk. Yeah, it is a wide open map in the middle of the way, but, I don't think Ultralisk would be the best choice to, have to attack up into the fortified Terran areas. And
this is a lot of Mutas he actually was able to mass.
Yeah, that's quite a few Marines, though. Ooh, just a couple of them forward Marines getting stemmed, taking out a Mutalisk, just chasing them away. And he is getting in position to take out that 4th base. I would actually love to see a counterattack by Dada while this army is out of position. Maybe even sacrifice that base over here.
Yep, the 3-3 for Select is almost finished.
Oh, Bailing's not rolling in, and the Mutalisk as well doing considerable damage. That was the tank hit that he needed.
Target fire by Select. Of course, there's more Bailings on the way, so he should be able to clear out.
I think Select is going to get cleaned up here. Nice target fire.
Yeah, look at the target firing. That just such a sick skill.
That is incredible how pro players do that. Oh my god. And yet another. You would think with the Mutalisk out on the map, these sort of drops should not be working, but Select is making Dada just run in circles here. And yeah,
man, the Mutas are gonna go down to 3-3 Marines so fast, but of course, there's enough Mutas to deal with this. Oh man, like 4 Mutas went down.
Yeah, vehicle weapons level 3 on the way as well. Yeah, losing a lot of expensive Mutalisks to Select's Marines there.
Did he lose another Spire? Why is he making another Spire?
That might, I guess, just be for extra upgrades or something. He's getting fighter attack level 1 here, but once again, 3-3 Marines.
Definitely gonna go down.
Yeah, that Hatcher's been bleeding all game now. Finally does go down. Nice Marine splitting so far, and doesn't Actually, there's a single Marine there, I think.
Yeah, that was a really good spread. And at this point, Select is up 60 in supply. He even secured his 4th base right here and
dropping the mules in front of the overseer there, saying, "Hey, look at this, you know, mules OP maybe." There are 2 bases for Dada up in the top left, but he's not able to do anything with those. I mean,
another drop by Select here, and another drop right here. Select is just non-stop aggression, just working wonders here.
He is now moving in through the middle of the map too. Nice spread on the Marines and tanks. Random mules flying into his death, and that Spine Crawler surely will go down as well. GG, says Dada. Well played, Select. Yeah, definitely just manhandling his opponent this game.
Wow, Select was just everywhere on the map with these drops, and he was, you know, even macroing really well behind it, just keeping the money relatively low. How many production facilities he has? 3 barracks here, and is that it? Oh, just kidding. 6 more barracks, I was gonna say. No, but yeah, he was keeping up with the upgrades as well, and just really well done by Select.
Yeah, this is the kind of Select game that I absolutely love to see. Prong drops, attacks, and just, you know, just little things like that.
The drops are just causing so much trouble to our Zerg player, even with the mutas.
Even with a huge, that's what surprised me. Even with a huge flock of mutas, very bold of Select to you know, attempt, you know, that sort of drop play. But you know, he made it work, and just making Dada basically run around the map the entire game. Kind of the opposite of what you usually see in a TvZ. It's the other way around typically.
Yep. Very well done by Select. I'm glad he won this game after all that, but
yeah, definitely. So please be sure to check out our other videos, subscribe if you liked us, and yeah, we'll go ahead and see you guys next time.
See you guys later.